I'm going to present to you a pose called turtle pose, but really it's a version of child's pose, a restorative pose. And in the video, you won't see me doing very much because it'll look like I'm just relaxing, and hopefully this will provide some relaxation for you too. The pose is inspired by a friend of mine, a yoga teacher in Australia named Anna Davis. You need a few props, a bolster or a long cushion, and you can rest them over a yoga block or something to give your head and your chest a little bit of elevation. Once you've got your props in place, take a kneeling position at the end of the bolster with your knees apart. You could sit right at the end of the bolster on top of it if you want to avoid compressing your knees overly much. But if that's not a problem for you, sit off the bolster onto your heels. Then simply bend forward and yield the weight of your torso onto the bolster. Wrap your arms around the bolster as though you're hugging it. And then your arms are just passive resting on the floor. Your head is straight forward or turned to the side. Let your body soften and settle over several normal breaths and just let go. You could try breathing out over several exhalations through your mouth, as though you were sighing. When you feel ready to, breathe more deeply on your inhalations and into your back ribs. That will be where the kidney organs are, one on each side of the spine and a few centimeters above the sacrum. Imagine the back of your torso is the shape of a big turtle shell. As you breathe into your lower back, that turtle shell is filling up from the front of your body towards the ceiling. As you exhale, your shell relaxes and softens towards the floor and the front of your body. On your inhalations, you can also lift up on your pelvic floor, as though to draw energy up from there towards your kidneys, into your turtle shell. On the exhalations, relax the pelvic floor muscles. You're letting this turtle breath circulate within and nourish your kidneys. You're making more space as well for the adrenal organs, those little glands that sit just above the kidneys. And sometimes we use the expression, we feel over-adrenalized, like we've been pumping adrenaline. So we want those to relax. As you inhale, they lift a little bit off of the kidneys and create even more space. As you continue your conscious breathing, think of directing your breathing to the very core of those adrenals. Imagine you're recharging each of them right at the very center with healing and with energy. So take a few more breaths there. And then you're going to take it quietly to come up. Move your props over to the side and stretch your legs out. And then take a lying down position on your back for a minute or two, legs bent and feet on the floor. And that's your turtle pose.